This is Dad's Book Clubs or Books for Dads. I made the YouTube page, but I forgot the name of it. When I post it, I'm gonna write it down. So for the next video, have this thing all set. Anyway, the purpose of this is a lot of times when people have kids, some of us have a great support system. We have family, friends, all types of resources, and some of us don't really have as much of that. So when it comes to things like when to sign up for daycare, like I have a friend who, they did sign the kid up for daycare, like before the kid was born. Now they don't know what they're gonna do. Other things like, you know, what kind of diapers should you buy, what's good, what do you recommend, or even things like what books are good to read. And this is more focused on the dads because a lot of times it's always the woman that's up to taking the task. It's not fair, but it's the way it is. And I think that anytime a dad can, you know, narrow the gap, I think that's great. I think a great way to do that is by reading. It sounds like sometimes it's a lot of work to read to your kids every day. It's really not that bad. You don't have to read like long novels at this point, especially if they're young. Also, you can find fun books out there. They're not boring if you find the right books. There are a lot of boring books out there, some repetitive ones. There are some where sometimes we kind of just skip pages because the kids don't know the difference, no big deal. But I do want to try to find some fun books and go over why they're not bad. So first book here is The Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin by Sonali Fry and illustrated by Sanjay Resek. I got the names wrong, but no big deal, we'll live with it. And this is kind of like the Itsy Bitsy Spider as far as like the tone of the book. You know, when you're reading to kids or anybody, to be honest, you want to kind of put a little more energy into the story. I consider myself a pretty monotone person, but you know, when it comes to the reading, I'll make all the voices, I'll sing all the songs, I'll do whatever needs to take, as long as the kid's entertained. So this one, you kind of read like Itsy Bitsy Spider. So I'll read like the first 2 pages, just to give you an idea. So the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin rolled down a spooky street. Lots of good pictures here. He passed a ghoulish ghost and a stinky goblin's feet. You see that? So it's pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like 8 pages. What does it take you, like 30 seconds to read that? So it is a great book. If you're looking for a book weekend, plus Halloween's coming up. I see it here at $6.99. You can probably find it cheaper off Amazon, or just pay the $6.99, borrow from the library, or find a friend. But this is a really good book. Nice and quick. Kids love it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. First one of these, so I'm probably not professional. I don't have a link to point you to. I don't have any suggestions. We're gonna get better though. So once again, Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin. See you next book. Take care.